everybody, welcome back to our last taste test in 2020. Now you guys might be seeing it in 2021, but we're still sitting here in the past in 2020. So we decided to do a very small little taste test here. There's not much to try, but I did cut a few apples and I wanted to show you guys the Lucy Glows that have the pink and red inside, and we're gonna be trying a new cereal as well. So let's get started on the last taste test of 2020. All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with the apples. I'm gonna show you an up-close visual of me cutting into the Lucy Glow so you guys can see just how red they look on the inside. All right, I'm gonna cut this up close so you guys can see the inside of the apple, and then we'll try it. If I can cut it, there we go. Wow, look at how pretty. I can't wait to try it. All right, so we're gonna give it a little taste test. The Lucy Glow apples, I just cut a small amount and we're gonna try it.
It passes the visual test. How's the taste test?
Mmm, delicious.
I mean, it tastes like a regular apple, but really
it's crunchy.
Sweet. It's very sweet too.
I love the crispness of this. Mmm.
So bizarre. I like these. These are really good and they look awesome.
Benson's gonna love this too. He's napping, of course. Benson's been giving up on the taste test recently, so gotta respect his wishes. But yeah, these are amazing.
All right, let's try that other apple.
Okay, so we have the Cosmic Crisp apple now. This one is a massive apple. I cut into it and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is huge. So it's gonna be hard to top that last one though. That apple was incredible.
It was really good. Honestly, it doesn't just look good, it tastes really good too. So
I mean, I'll say, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it is really hard to find those Lucy Glows. Like I bought them, I saw them one day that they were at my store. The next day, they were gone. So if you guys see them, buy them, and you never know. They come and go. With the produce, a lot of that stuff comes and goes, special seasonal. So I'm just saying, you gotta maybe go on a hunt for it, but it's worth it.
All right, let's do this.
Way different.
Completely different.
Way different. Mmm. This one's interesting.
The last one tasted like candy. This one tastes like apple juice. Like, I know that's silly. Of course it's an apple, it's gonna taste like that, but like the flavor that you get when you drink an apple juice, I think is different a lot of times than when you just bite into an apple. But this one tastes like the solid form of apple juice.
I felt like the other one tasted like apple juice to me.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like candy for me.
So what I like about this is, again, this is a really crisp apple. You can hear when we bite into it, it's just like crunchy crisp. I love apples like that. I don't like the soggy, pithy apples that are like soft. No, thank you. The flavor, definitely a little more mild in terms of sweetness compared to the last one, but the flavor is incredible. It is still a very delicious apple. And don't they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Let's just hope that for 2020, right? Yeah. So here's to lots of apples in our future, guys. All right, so we are moving on to the cereal. So exciting. I also shot a clip of this because I wanted you guys to see the bag comparison when I opened this box. So before I pour this into a bowl for the taste test, I had to show you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Look at this. Look at this teeny little tiny bag in this big box. Like why? Why do we need such a big box and a small tiny little bag? Yeah, that's like enough cereal for maybe three times. Anyways, that's all I want to show you. So I cut open the bag and now I'm gonna pour just a little bit into
Oh, it's like half the bag there. Whoa.
I know. And what I've heard is you gotta let the milk kind of soak in, but we're gonna try it dry first just for the flavor and texture. Well, it definitely is hard.
Yeah, it says crunchy almond butter puff cereal. Emphasis on the crunchy.
It's an interesting flavor. I do taste the almond. I'm using coconut milk, by the way. I just showed this on my Costco haul if you're curious to know where I get this. Costco. So I'm gonna try it without letting it soak and see how it tastes, and then I'm gonna let it soak a minute and then see how it goes. This will give me a headache if I ate this
Oh my gosh, I know. I hear it like echoing in my head, like crunch, crunch.
If you guys like crunchy cereal, it's not like a puff where it's like air on the inside. It's like a dense, crunchy ball, but I'm not kidding. Like, I feel like my head started to hurt crunching on that. That was like a big bite. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this soak. Do you want to try the bar and then we'll come back to it after it's been sitting for a little bit? Yeah,
sure. But the I would say that the flavor of this definitely tastes a lot like almonds. Like,
yeah,
it definitely does taste like almond butter. I enjoy it. I think the flavor of it, obviously it's really kind of hard to eat, but the flavor is really good and I enjoy this. This would be a pretty good cereal if you can get past the, you know, chewing on rocks portion of it.
Right, I agree. And Tim is correct. It definitely tastes like the almond, and there is a little bit of sweetness. I think it has the cocoa powder and powdered sugar on there, and you can definitely taste that hint, but it's not overly sweet. It's not like one of those cereals that are really sweet and they just pretend like they're healthy. This is actually a very mild hint of sweetness, but good flavor overall.
Yeah, so now this next one that you want me to try is the chewy chocolate and peanut butter protein bar. Oh my gosh, smell that.
Show everyone that there's chocolate. There's chocolate on the bottom.
There's chocolate on the bottom and then little drizzles on the top, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's very just glistening. The rice puffs or whatever those things are, is that honey in there? Is that what that is? But
I don't know.
Oh. That's delicious. That's a protein bar? Oh my gosh. I guess I can taste a little bit of that protein flavor, but this is good.
Yeah, it is. It's for a protein bar, it tastes like a candy bar. It has those little like Krispies in there, so it's almost like a Rice Krispie treat with chocolate on it. And it has that salty and the peanut butter taste in there. It's actually a very flavorful bar, way more than I thought it would be. So if you guys like that like salty, sweet, chocolatey, crunchy bar, this is a good one.
And I just looked at the box, it looks like it's agave syrup. So that's kind of an interesting thing to tie it all together, keep it all glued together and whatnot. But 2 thumbs up, that was really good.
Yay. All right, do you think it's been long enough? Should we try
it better be.
The dreaded crunch cereal?
Nothing's changed.
The outside got a little soggy, but the inside is still, it's like an echo chamber in my brain when I chew.
I think it's honestly, it's like you're chewing almonds themselves. That would be like about how hard it is.
Oh man, that's terrible. Like
it's
an
true,
almond, you just pour almonds in a bowl and you just start eating them.
It's not far off.
Yeah, it is definitely very crunchy, hard to chew cereal. So if you guys have any type of sensitivity in your mouth at all, especially with your teeth, steer very clear from these. These could be a potential dentist trip, to be honest.
Oh, no.
But personally, I think the flavor's great. I would never buy them again. I think this bag in the box, like I just think it's silly to have like a huge box and make it seem like it's gonna be just like any other cereal, and then you get it and it looks like this. And not to mention the fact that it is incredibly hard to chew. So yeah, that's probably a no for me. But these chewy bars, 100% love these. And then the apples, I mean, come on, apples, they're so good. The Lucy Glows, the Cosmic Crisp apple, both fantastic choices. So if you guys are at Trader Joe's and you see either of them, give them a go, try them and see how they taste. But having said that, guys, that is it for this week's and the last Trader Joe's taste test of the year. So I will be seeing you on the other end, and it'll be 2021. So I wish you guys all the best in the future, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.